Well, when you think of Gettysburg, the first thing that comes to mind is probably a history lesson.
Sure, but as we continue to check out offbeat experts this week, Holly is introducing us to a family that would much rather give a lesson in balloon art. Holly, good morning.
I didn't even know that balloon art on this level existed. And how lucky are we? While at first we were like, oh my gosh, we have to road trip to Gettysburg. In the grand scheme of things, the best of the best on the planet happens to be this close to us. I am not over-speaking when I'm talking about the Query family because Shauna Flanagan Query, the matriarch, is a world-renowned balloon artist, literally travels the world. People want her to come and do things around the world in her art form. And her son, Dustin, is a multiple international award-winning balloon artist. And you guys are right here just an hour and a half from D.C. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for spending the morning with us. Okay, how do you get into balloon art?
Well, I first started doing balloons and entertaining children when I was about 12 years old. There was a lady I admired who worked with disabled kids, and so I just would go volunteer every summer and gradually taught myself face painting, balloons, and a little bit of magic. But it wasn't until he was in first grade, he told his first grade teacher that his mom did magic and did stories and entertained kids, and so I thought I was going in to read a Dr. Seuss story for Dr. Seuss Week. And when I found out about 2 weeks before the event that they had actually arranged for me to do a magic show for the whole school in the auditorium, and I had nothing prepared.
You're like, I need to pick it up a notch.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, Dustin, thanks, because I just thought, I was going to go read. So we worked and made up a whole bunch of magic tricks to go just with the theme of reading and Dr. Seuss. And from there, I started doing educational magic shows, and that's basically, we did that and a few little balloons. And then in 2004, we just went on a trip to Belgium and stopped at a balloon convention, and there we saw some amazing, amazing things done. And at that time,
you said I could do that.
Yeah. Well, I said I want to do that. I didn't know if I could do it, but he's the one who really said. Up until then, he thought my balloons were silly. He'd gone from being a 6-year-old up to about 13, 14 years old, and he didn't think balloons were so cool at that point until he went to Belgium. And there we met some of the really well-known balloon artists, and he just took off doing balloons and going crazy with making things.
And so now, as balloons as a medium, because you are truly a balloon artist and create on multiple levels, how is it to work with?
Well, I personally like the balloons better because it's more temporary, and I do other mediums too, but you can't really do something this large of a scale in a short amount of time.
Pretty quickly, right? So I know we don't have a ton of time. Kind of tell me where your balloon art has taken you now, things you've done.
Well, we've been in China. We did a fashion show there. That's how I started the balloon dresses. I was invited over to entertain with about 70 other performers and 30 other like tech crew and artists to help us. And we were there, and they just said, we decided we wanted to make a balloon dress for a fashion show. And I'd never done it, and most of us there hadn't done it, only about 3 of us. And we just started doing the
And you do parties and decor, and you do everything,
decor,
right?
Face painting magic. He's a stilt walker. Some of his best, most unique balloons have been on stilts. He did a 16-foot transformer. He made a life-size Batmobile car for the Chinese government. We went to Stuttgart, Germany this past fall, and he did life-size zoo animals. We built a zoo walls, and then he made like a rhino,
wow, I just
an
wanted
elephant.
You to teach me how to do a flower.
I think we could do that.
We'll start small. Okay, we're going to do balloon basics here.
Let me get back to where we were.
Now, are these special balloons or no?
Every balloon is special.
Every balloon.
Every balloon.
All right, well, we lost the signal from Holly up in Gettysburg, but we'll check back with her in a little bit. We'll find out more about these special balloons and see what they're all putting together up there as well.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Taking it to a whole nother level.
It is.